Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to thank you all for what you do back here. I haven't been back since the hurricane, but I walk our beaches a lot. Good to see you guys. A lot of work to do, but we appreciate what you're doing, okay? God bless. See ya. Got room for a straggler? Sure. All right.
Young children
Thank you, sir.
seated between two adults. Unless only one adult is present, then the crowd should be seated to the inside of the tram towards the center. Children should never be allowed to stand on the tram.
Now they only have the park open from the gazebo to the new pass to the south. You can't go to the north. They're going to be building that bridge to Big Carlos Pass.
Any refusal to comply with the tram driver will be handled by postal.
We'll switch to TikTok when we get down there. There's not going to be much of a beach to walk today, but we'll check it out.
And legs inside the tram at all times. The tram is going to begin moving next.
Now, I've been on this beach since the hurricane, right after we walked the whole beach, but that was just the public wet sand to high tide line we were on. It's the first time back here in the park. They did take a 15 to 18 foot storm surge in here. And there is no gatehouse anymore. No running water, no electricity. They'll be rebuilding this up here too. Putting a new bridge in. They were in the middle of putting a new bridge in before. Before this was pretty thick back in here. You couldn't really see any of the backwater. You can still take all the trails in here too. They're all open now. Just be careful when you hike out here that you know where you're going. So you can get lost out here real quick and you can be in trouble in a hurry. So what they're going to do is they'll drop us off at the bridge, and then we have to walk over the bridge, so they can't get down to where the gazebo is. Looks like they got another VIP restroom facility. Again, no running water though, just to flush the toilets, so keep that in mind.
Every 15 to 20 minutes all day until sunset.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
It's a big drop-off thing. So this is a good bridge to fish on. So normally it'd take you all the way down to the beach. So this is what we're working with now, and you can see why. I mean, mangroves were severely damaged back here. I'm interested to see the fishing pier, which is right over here. Got low tide going on back here right now. I don't think I've ever seen it like this before. At low tide. The fishing pier seemed to manage all right. Look how low the tide is. Wow. Incredible, actually. A lot of sand was pushed off the beach back into here. So it's probably more shallow than it used to be. Are you still with me, Carol? Do you still have a signal? I don't even know. It's so damaged back in here. I think I should still have a signal. So, normally I'm not used to walking on this side because the tram comes through. Oh yeah, I mean this is definitely not what this was like before. It's a lot of sand in here. A lot of sand. It's kind of interesting actually. Looking over there, you got part of a roof. Looks like. Might be a boat, see? So basically they don't want you going to the north. Now we know that the wet sand to the high tide line is public in the state of Florida. Can't keep you off that part of the beach. But seeing what's going on here and how hard they're working, we want to respect that too. So after the hurricanes, I had to get my eyes on some of these places. That's why I did it. It was good for me mentally to see them. But we'll give them a break over here. I've already been on this beach a few times since the hurricane. And we'll let them go through the arduous task of rebuilding this. It'll take years. And so when you come here, make sure you pay to park. There's an honor system that you could pay in cash. You put it in the envelope, you stick it in the box. They don't even have you identify your vehicle or anything. Or you can pay online. But please pay. Some people say that, well, it's an honor system, so I don't have to pay. Then you have no honor. And you're not helping get this place restored if you're not paying to park here. So please do so. I'm only going to stay here for a second because my phone's overheating. And I'll switch over to TikTok, so you guys pick it up there. But you can, I'll zoom down the beach here. Zoom in. That's a little hickory beach there in the distance. And then we'll roll on TikTok. Water's good. Water's good. I was just at Barefoot Beach. Water's very clear, clean, looking good down here just right now. We got a lot of work to be done in Lover's Key State Park though, aren't there? A lot of work to be done here. Again, that's Lover's Key beach right here, all the way down to New Pass where those boats are coming in. Further in the distance there are those condos. That's Little Hickory Beach. Look at, it's missing almost all the sand from this beach. It's all gone. It's all back there in the back bays. But you can see for yourself how clear the water is. It's between 88 and 89 degrees. Now in the shallows it can heat up during the day. We've had temperatures feels like between 110 and 114 for weeks now. We had the hottest June ever on record down on Marco Island, and I think it's going to be the hottest July as well. So relatively speaking, it's not that bad, but when you get in the shallows as the day heats up, those water temperatures can be up to 100 degrees even. All right, I'm going to switch over to TikTok. See you guys over there in a few. Hurricane fuel, yeah. But right now we have the Saharan air layer, Gunther, or the African dust, as we call it. If you're following me on Clapper and you're part of the Bob Squad chat group, it's free to join. I have shared the link for the radar for the Saharan air layer. You can see what it's doing. It's been heavy. It kept me in for 3 days. It's a little bit lighter today, and then it looks like it's going to lessen up tomorrow, Friday, maybe even Saturday and Sunday. But as long as that's out there in that part of the water, it won't allow storms to form there. They can form outside of that, though. And we don't need any more hurricanes down here this year. So let's think happy thoughts for Southwest Florida this summer. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Remember that these live streams are automatically uploaded to YouTube, so you can catch it later if you want. And thanks for walking with me, even if it was briefly. Take care. God bless.